Hello, couriers. Welcome back. By now, we've all heard about that new Fallout-themed Doom Total conversion called Fallout Bakersfield that's on the way, and if you're like me, you can't wait to play it. It reminded me of the Fallout 2 3D remake that was being developed many years ago and looks to have been updated recently. The links to both projects will be available in the description. Be sure to like the video and subscribe. Now let's dive into Fallout 2 Remade with 3D graphics.
Good day to you, Chosen. You have not completed the trial of the Elder and may not pass. Forgive me, Chosen, but I cannot allow you to pass. If you wish to return to the village, you may do so only by passing the trial set before you. Forgive me, but I have no answers to your questions. Take the trial set before you by the Elder, and prove yourself worthy to lead our people. Two people working together can move the obelisk that blocks the path. Alone, you will fail. I have no intention of helping you until you pass the trial of the Elder.
Greetings, Chosen. I have the honor of being your final challenge. To continue in your quest, you must defeat me in unarmed combat. Shall we begin? What would you like to know? The path of the Chosen One is not an easy trail to walk, Chosen. You will be faced with many challenges throughout your lifetime, and the most difficult of these will be dealing with your fellow man. There will come a time when diplomacy and tact will prove to be useless, and your hand must be raised instead. This challenge prepares you to face another human. Look him in the eyes, and know that you may have to kill him. What would you like to know? No, my friend. You need only defeat me. When the time comes, we will end the battle. Greetings, Chosen. What would you like to know? Yes. Weapons tend to distance us from battle, and desensitize the effects of our actions against others. When you strike another human being with your bare fist, you both see and feel the pain you cause. Battle becomes very personal and all too real then. This is an important lesson for you, Chosen. Greetings, Chosen. What would you like to know? You have defeated me. You are worthy, Chosen One. It is good to see you again, Chosen One. How may I help you? No, thank you, Chosen One. I still carry the bruises from our last encounter, and will need years to recover. And to you as well, Chosen One. May the spirits guide you on your quest.
Cousin, am I glad to see you? I need your help. Smoke ran off into the hunting grounds and hasn't come back. And now Morlis won't let me go find him. She says it's too dangerous and he's just a dog. But I was going to go anyway, but now you're here and you could do it and I wouldn't get in trouble. What do? Get hit in the head with a rock? They're on the far side of Hakunin's tent, north of the village.
Greetings, Chosen. Why does the earth before me warm to the touch of your passing? The earth sings with the news of a champion upon the land. Perhaps before you go, you would bestow a kindness? The plants of dark soul have infested my garden again. Many seasons have touched my bones, and I am too frail for the fight which is eternal in nature. I ask that you be my champion. You return the spirit of the dweller to the world and bring a smile to the soul of an old man in passing. For this, I give you powders of healing. Remember, they fog the mind as they cleanse the body. And also will I mix the Brock flower with the Xander root together whenever you bring both to me. May your pathways be true and your heart follow suit. Look to the north, Chosen, and the way will be open. Ah, Chosen. You are well. Ah, Chosen. My garden is well. How is yours?
Hello. I hear you are the chosen one. Now perhaps our village can be saved.
Wah! I'm really thirsty, but the well's broken. The well's fixed. You the one. Thank you.
Congratulations, Chosen One. You have survived the Temple of Trials. Are you ready for your quest? You survived. The Chosen One cannot be weak or we are all doomed. Are you prepared for your quest? Then take this flask. It is from the Holy Vault 13. Vic, a trader in Klamath, brought it to us. He may know where the vault is. You may also need some of what they call money. Here. I cannot help much. So much has been lost from the long ago. What wisdom do you seek? It is a holy artifact. The Garden of Eden creation kit. The discs promise it will make our lands green and our village prosperous. It will save us. More, I do not know. What do you need? Klamath is to the east. What do you need? The Holy 13? I cannot help you. Only the Vault Dweller knew. His tales have the sound of a perilous journey. What do you need? Find Vic in Klamath. We are counting on you.
Hello? So you are the Chosen One. Now I believe our village can be saved.
So there you are, the Chosen One. How goes your quest? Maybe you need a warrior's help. I know how to fight with fists. Think you can learn that? You know all I can teach you, Chosen One. Good luck to you on your quest.
Chosen One. The way you use a spear, you'll be a meat for the geckos in no time. I can show you a few tricks. This will take a little while. You're a swift student. It looks like you've learned all I can teach you.
Hello, Chosen One. Can I help you in your quest? Hello, Chosen One. Off to find the Gek. What do you want to know? The traders. They come from Klamath about every 2 months. There won't be another here for a month or more, but Klamath's only a few days of here. Hello, Chosen One. Off to find the Gek. What do you want to know? Certainly. Beware the weapons of the outsiders. The gecko's bite is nothing compared to the destructive power of their boomsticks. Do not give your trust freely. Honor means very little out in the wastes. Stay alert and always question the motives of others. Never forget your roots. The world outside our village is full of shiny toys and luxuries that might make our life here in Arroyo appear simple and plain. But remember that the lifestyle of the outsiders produces wicked men ruled by greed and corruption. Be wary not to become like he who must not be named. Are you so drunk with the glory of being the Chosen One that you've forgotten about Koga? As you should know, he was once the greatest warrior of our tribe. He led many expeditions into the outside world, and it was there where corruption began to poison his mind. He became infatuated with the ways of the outsiders, where power could bring anyone great respect and luxury. He began to view himself as superior to his fellow tribesmen, who were content to live a more simple life. When our tribe fell into these hard times, he deemed himself our people's savior and entered the Temple of Trials to prove himself to be the Chosen One. He made his way through the temple, quickly reaching the final test, a hand-to-hand battle with a fellow warrior. During the final trial, he who must not be named unsheathed the hidden blade and used it to kill his opponent. When the elder confronted him about his dishonorable use of hidden weapon, he argued that it was not cheating, but rather proved him to be a cunning warrior. The elder did not agree. He who must not be named was forcibly exiled from our tribe, and his name was never to be spoken amongst us again. As he was cast away into the wastes, he swore an oath of vengeance. Vengeance against our tribe, and especially against you. You are the Chosen One, a title he feels is rightfully his. His pride will not allow you to live. Listen, and understand, he who must not be named is out there. He can't be bargained with, he can't be reasoned with, he won't feel pity, or remorse, or fear. And he absolutely will not stop, ever, until you are dead. Hello, Chosen One. My father taught me how to make stronger blades than most. Get me a piece of flint and I'll fix your spear too. You'll need it in the wilderness. They say Aunt Morlis has been hoarding a piece. She's so ill-tempered I don't think anyone's asked her. Of course, the witch will want something in return.
My name's Sally Dunton, but mostly they call me Big Nose Sally. I'm the owner of this here bathhouse. We have a whole house full of special attended baths for you to pick from. The special baths that we have available vary in cost by the amount of time that the gal spends with you, and any special services that you take advantage of. The baths that we have available are a washcloth hand wipe, a brief full body wash, and lastly, the round-the-world full squeaky clean servicing offered by the beautiful and talented Jenny, recently trained at the finest house in the den. Well now, it wouldn't be fair to discount any of our services. My gal's well worth what they charge. The baths that we have available are... No, you have to choose one at a time, but you can always come back for more, usually after a brief rest. I'm sorry that we couldn't help you out. Come on back later, though.
Meet Tor. Bugmen take moo-moos at night. Tor scared. Heptor. You Heptor? Moo-moo's field? He. Now yes? Tor like you, Tor think. Bugman bad, no let Bugman eat moo-moos.
What the heck are you doing here? You here to help us or not? We might have a job for you if you're interested. Well, there is one thing that we could use some help with. Okay, here's the deal. We need some help in, liberating some Brahmin from that idiot Tor. You shouldn't have trouble with that. Just talk to him out of them. What do you say? Word to the wise. You just better not say nothing to nobody. 'Cause if you do, that would make us very angry. You don't want to see us angry.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in Klamath before. I'm Aldo, the town greeter. It's my job to greet anyone new in town and to answer any questions they might have about our bucolic little burg. Welcome to Klamath. Well, friend, since you're new to these parts, you look as though you could use some pointers. I'll let you know that it's customary to tip the town greeter before asking any questions and such. Thanks for nothing. How can you be so cruel to someone as unwell as myself? Damn tribals.
Well, it's just my educated opinion, but I can see by the way you move that you could do with a few pointers. About the sweet science, of course, the sporting art. Sure, and Bigora, I could teach you about the wee folk, leprechauns, spriggans, bansodi, and the like. Would you like that? Did you hear that? I got myself a live one here. He wants to hear about the fairies and wee goblins and such. Oh, ha ha ha. Hey. Here, lads, have a drink on me. That's your ticket to the realms of the fey folk. Well, the drink's just a start. You have to find a fairy mound. Well, you sit by the mound and wait until you can see the fairy circle in the dew. If you jump into the fairy ring, you will be made to dance until dawn with the wee folk. If you survive, they'll steal you away to the land of fairy. Ha ha. Oh, it's in me blood, of course. Aaron go brag. Well now, what have we here? Looks as though you didn't know much about the sweet science at all, do you? Well, it's just my educated opinion, but I can see by the way you...
Hello there, stranger. Welcome to the Golden Gecko Tavern, Hotel, and Trading Post. I'm Sajag. I run the place. What can I get for you? A round of piss for the whole bar, then. Huzzah! That'll be $30. Relax, pal. It's just what we call the beer here. This is the Golden Gecko, remember? Well, if it's not another dang idiot just like Tor. Get the hell out of my bar.
Hello there. You here to barter for some of our world-famous Denton's dry meat? Well, our dry meat is an incredible blend of 11 herbs and spices. Let me tell you, it's finger-licking good. Animals love it too. They'll chase you from all over to get some. Must be that rotting smell. It's people. Just wanted to see your face when I said that. Heck, it's only part people. It's made from beef aged over 6 months and tenderized by the choicest horsefly maggots. No cruelty to animals involved her. This is all found meat. Sometimes it takes us a while to find it, but usually we can home in on the stink. No cruelty to animals. Well, you here to buy some dry meat or what? What do you want to know from us? You're looking for a what? Close as I ever get to the Garden of Eden is in lovely Jenny's arms over at Ma's bathhouse. What do you want to know from us? Are you slow in the head? I'm Buck Dutton. What do you want to know from us? Well, I hear that there's some bugmen cutting up Brahmin out east of us, but I wouldn't believe everything you hear. What do you want to know from us? Hello there. You here to barter for some of our world-famous Denton's dry... What do you want to know?
You didn't see a trapper named Smiley outside of town, did you? He's been for too long. Never should have let him go off on that fool quest of his. Well, Smiley and me were getting downright serious with each other. I thought I had finally gotten him to agree to settle down here and help me run this place. But he said he needed to go off on one last quest. Well, he called it a quest. He told me he thought he knew where all the golden geckos came from, and he wanted to find out for sure. He thought that maybe it was some kind of magical spring or maybe a hidden cave or vault of some sort. Well, I don't rightly know what all he said, but he seemed real excited about going. But I shouldn't have let him go. He's 2 weeks later getting back than he said he'd be, and I'm worried. Oh, thank you. Let me mark on your map where he talked about looking. I sure hope you can find him. He isn't much, but I still love him, and I miss him more than I thought I could. Please find him for me. You better not be planning any mischief here. What do you want? You should talk to my daughter, Maida, about that. I don't really keep track of what's going on lately. Too much just keeping an eye on my own business. You better not be planning any mischief here. What do you want?
What may I help you with? Questions, huh? Well, get on with it then. Talking to you doesn't get my work any closer to being finished. The only way I know to create a Garden of Eden is through plain old hard work. That's something you tribals just don't seem to understand. But I guess that's the difference between us civilized folk and yourselves. More questions? Well, go on and be quick about it. Sulik's a tribal that's working here to pay off a debt he foolishly incurred. He is not a slave. We don't have slaves here in Klamath. Well, you see, Sulik got real upset one night and had too much booze. Then when he was good and drunk, he busted up the place. He did nearly 500 caps worth of damage, just now getting the place repaired. He said he found out that his sister had been kidnapped by slavers, but you'd have to ask him more about that. He's here until he can pay off the rest of the damage he did while he was drunk. He still has to pay off 350 caps. If he weren't so lazy and shiftless, it would go quicker for him. He's not leaving here until his debt is paid in full. Well, he may be slow, but he does sort of grow on you after a while. Now that's enough jaw-flapping. More questions? Well, Tor has been complaining about bugmen scaring the Brahmin. Not sure if I really believe all his stories. But someone or something has been rustling cattle here in town. Not really. I'm not even sure if there's a connection between this and the Brahmin mutilations. A trapper named Smiley has gone missing. Mama sure is upset about that. I'm sure she would be grateful if someone found him. I'll admit I haven't been paying too much attention to all the gossip around town. Head over to the Golden Gecko. I'm sure someone there might know a thing or two. Questions, huh? Well, get on with it then. There are only a couple of other towns nearby. There's Reading far to the southeast, and the Den a few days south. But I wouldn't go to the Den. The Den is a bad place to go. They even enslave ignorant tribals like yourself. It's a week or so south of here, but most folks that have gone there don't come back. Well, I didn't count tribes when you asked about civilized towns, but I guess there's a group of savages somewhere to the northwest. And then Sulik's tribe, far to the southwest. More questions? Well, go on and be quick.
What can we and I do you for?